So there we go. Hey, we are live.
Woohoo!
We are live. Like the Arabian days. Sorry. Are more hotter than hot in a lot of cool ways.
Okay.
Sorry, I have to finish the lyric if I start singing Aladdin songs.
Oh, so you're like Cartman when the come sail away.
No,
with
it's when
me
I
on
start. It's when
sticks.
I start it. Not when you start it. It's not how this works.
Okay, if you say so.
Don't patronize me. You should patronize our Patreons is what you should do.
Yeah. I was about to say it's not even morning yet, but it's afternoon. So yeah.
So for anybody who's watching this now or previously, I'm sorry, not previously, later.
Yeah.
After
Previously on Mission Start Podcast.
Look, I just talked about Netflix shows for an hour and a half. Give me a good break. Back in April, we started a summer movie wager, which is something I've done for years. Basically, the rules are you pick the top 10 films you would think are going to gross in order, the top grossing. So number one is it made the most money between April 29th to September 3rd. That's how that works. You pick your top 10, then you pick 3 that you think might make it in, but don't. Those are called your dark horses. Or that you don't have confidence enough that they will, whatever. Once that's done, after everything's said and done, and it's September 4th, you get the list, and the scoring system works like this. If you hit 10 or 1 dead on, that's 13 points. If you hit any between 2 and 9 dead on, that's 10 points. If it's 1 away from where you picked, it's 7 points. 2 away, it's 5 points. If it's on the list anywhere, it's 3 points. And dark horses are worth 1 point. Something to keep in mind. You don't get multiple points for one thing. You use the highest denomination of points it got. So let's say you're number 1, you get correct. You don't get 13 and 10. If any of that is confusing, there's a website you can go look up. Just search Summer Movie Wager and Google, and you'll find it. But it's a lot of fun. But basically, you get 1 point denomination for each movie that is on your list that works. But we're going to play a little sub game before we get into the winner of the Summer Movie Wager. I right now in front of me have the list of the top 10. And next to it is how much it made, the gross income or whatever. This is also domestic, not international. Keep that in mind, guys. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to list from 1 to 10. I'm going to say the movie. Then Josh and Anthony are going to give me how much they think it made. And the point will go to whoever's closest without going over. Very much Price is Right rules.
Okay.
You guys ready?
Yeah.
Yep, I'm ready.
All right.
Get on us.
The first movie should be obvious to everyone.
Yeah.
Avengers Infinity War.
That's what I had.
It made everyone and their mother had that one who played the game. So how much do you guys think it made? Josh, you go first.
$678 million.
Do you have a list in front of you?
No.
Because Anthony, you don't have to go. Actually, Anthony, you know what? It made $678 million.
Oh, wow. Okay. All right. Well,
that I cannot believe, Josh. That is incredible.
No, it's just good memory recall because Black Panther is the only film of the year that has outgrossed it this year with just over 700 million. Or just under.
Well, the fact you said 678 dead on is
because last weekend when I read the article, Black Panther was like 698 and Avengers Infinity War was like 20 million behind it. So
okay. Right. Well, Anthony will go next. Well, Anthony will go next on number 2, just in case he gets it dead on somehow.
I doubt it. I doubt it, but you never know.
So the next movie, number 2. So Josh gets a point because he fucking nailed it. By the way, its total gross was 678,778,164. Number 2 is Incredibles 2. Anthony, how much do you think it made at the number 2 slot?
I'm gonna say. Let's see. I'm gonna say around. I think it's gonna be a wild pitch in the dark. I'm gonna say 224 million.
How much?
How much?
224.
224.
What?
Okay. Josh, what is your guess?
576 million and change.
576.
Mm-hmm.
So Josh wins this round because it made 602 million.
Okay. So I was about 24 million off.
So to keep in mind, guys, this is like if there was that much of a gap, Anthony, between 678 million to 200 million, that would be an enormous gap between 1 and 2. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
True. Okay.
As it was, there's still quite a gap.
Okay.
So keep that in mind.
No surprise that Incredibles 2 was number 2.
Yeah. Well, loser goes first. So Josh, you're gonna go for no. Number 3, a little bit of a surprise that this hit number 3, as I figured there'd be a different movie that hit number 3. But Jurassic World 2.
Wow,
or
that's surprising.
Fallen Kingdom.
Okay, wow.
Yeah. So Anthony, how much do you think Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom made?
I'm going to say, since I see a theme here, I'm going to say 610 million.
Oh my god.
So Anthony, I want to throw out a little bit of math for you. If Incredibles 2 made 602 million, why would number 3 make more?
Crap, you're right. I heard a different number. Can I go back? Can I?
Yes, I'll give you another chance that you're down 2 points.
Okay, my bad. All right. So it would be probably around I'm gonna guess 580 million.
Okay. All right. Josh, what is your guess?
563 million.
Neither of you get a point because you both went over.
Okay, so it was over 560, under 563.
415 million. 415 million.
415, that's it?
Well, here's the thing. That's a pretty large gap between 2 and 3. That's a $200 million gap. So since Josh, you won round 2, with round 4 here, Anthony's still going to go first. Anthony, you're going to go first until you win a round, essentially.
Okay. Gotcha.
Look, I made up the game. It's my rules.
First. You're just going to go first every round, Anthony.
I'm not complaining.
All right. So keep in mind, 415 is the gap, is the cap on round 4. So it's between 1 and 415. Okay.
Okay.
Got that, Anthony? 415?
Yeah, I got it.
Right? We're good? Okay. Number 4 on the list is Deadpool 2.
Mm-hmm.
Anthony, how much do you think Deadpool 2 made?
That hurts me that it's at 4, honestly. I thought
it hit 3 for sure. But
oh well. Okay.
You can't beat that Chris Pratt. I'm just saying.
Yeah, can't beat him apparently. All right, I'm gonna say around, let's go 409 million.
Okay. Josh?
What was
Jurassic World 2 made 415.
That's right. I think DP2 broke the 400 million, but I think it was like 403 million.
You both lose a point, or not lose a point, but you neither get a point.
Okay. Was it 389? Is that what it was?
318.
318?
Yeah.
Huh.
Keep in mind, domestic. This is domestic, not international.
Okay.
So a lot of these will seem less than you think because It's not adding in a lot. It's adding in just in that time span, and it's adding in just US sales.
That's true.
So, the fifth movie on the list is Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Huh.
Yeah.
Huh. Hmm.
Now remember, the soft cap is 318. How much do you think, Anthony? How much do you, Anthony, think Ant-Man and the Wasp made?
I would say 2 million. No, I think. Because I want to say 225 million. Yeah.
Josh, what do you think?
296 mil.
Anthony's actually closer.
Yeah.
But you're both still over.
God damn it.
It was 213 million.
Wow.
I had a feeling. Damn it. Oh
well. So number 6 is something that I'm glad made the top 10, but it's kind of crazy that it's not higher. But there's a lot of stuff that goes into it. We're not going to discuss that right now. Solo, a Star Wars story.
Okay. Yeah, I'm surprised.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you got to keep in mind there were a lot of Star Wars fans who are man children who didn't go see it because they hated Last Jedi. There was a lot of people who didn't even realize it was out. What's that?
They're fucking twat waffles.
Right. But there was a lot of people who didn't realize it was out. Like, honestly, I saw a bunch of people tweet, like, I forgot this movie was even in theaters. Like, I don't have time to go see it. Or there was a lot of people like, it's too soon since the last Star Wars movie. And I'm like, really? 5 months is too soon? What do you have going on in your life that you can't see 2 different movies 5 months apart?
I had a leg amputation, so, there was that.
And you still saw it. So, no, not an excuse.
I was at
after I had my leg cut off, yeah.
Well, you still saw it.
I was doing some convention work, so I couldn't see it.
It does. The point is that there were a lot of factors that went into why it's number 6. But okay. So remember, the soft cap is 213.
213.
Yeah, 213 is the soft cap. So Anthony, what do you think Solo, a Star Wars movie made? Star Wars story, sorry. It was a movie, but
I'm gonna say 150 million.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
All right. Josh, what is your guess?
187.
Oh man. Josh gets a point.
Was he dead on?
It was also 213. The difference between Ant-Man and the Wasp, and Solo, and I'm not fucking around, is $60 million. Wow. Sorry, $60,000.
Wow.
So
that's crazy.
Yeah, Ant-Man made 213,769,000. Solo made 213 million, and then 706,000. So yeah, super close fucking gap on those two. Number 7 is interesting to me. I knew it would make the list. Possibly thought maybe higher, but then again, I don't know. Mission Impossible 6, or Mission Impossible Fallout, as it's known, hits the number 7 slot. Anthony, you still have a chance to win this, because if you can get all 4 of these correct,
I have to go perfect.
you have to go perfect and somehow beat Josh if Josh goes first. So there's that.
Yeah.
Or hit it dead on. Yeah. So remember, the soft cap is 213. That's the soft cap. It's anything under that. I have to play it this way now because you guys have been going over. So
yeah.
Actually, no, that doesn't make any sense because you can still go over. I don't know why I'm thinking that. Anyway, so yeah, 213 was the soft cap. Mission Impossible 6. Anthony, how much do you think it made?
So, because since I moved down here, and since I've been working at the Regal movie theaters, I've been seeing and cleaning a lot of theaters who have seen Mission Impossible during my time down here. So, with that with deck discrete knowledge, I like to predict 187 million.
Okay, all right. Josh, what is your guess?
A fart. Yay.
174.
Anthony, you get your first point.
Oh my God, I think he's spanking it now.
I'm sorry. What? I'm sorry.
It
What?
made 206 million.
Oh,
Really?
Yep,
Wow.
Yep. Yeah, it made more than I thought, but also less than I thought at the same time. Like I thought it would make more, but then after like seeing its popularity, it actually made less than I thought. I don't know. It's a weird thing in my head, but anyway. Number 8. Kids love animated movies. Kids also love animated movies with familiar characters.
Oh,
so that's
yeah.
why Hotel Transylvania 3 is
one.
on our number 8 slot. Which one did you think I was going to say?
I thought you said Teen Titans Go. I was like, oh, that one. Like, no.
Oh man. Yeah, so Hotel Transylvania 3 made the number 8 slot. Josh, how much do you think Hotel Transylvania 3 made? By the way, 206 is the soft cap.
Yeah, 194.
194? Okay.
Yeah.
Anthony.
All right. So for this one, okay, again, theater experience. Working there, I've seen a lot of kids, and pretty packed
Don't
houses.
touch any of them.
A lot of packed houses and cleaning movie theaters, and also counting how many heads are in each movie theater for that movie. I'm gonna say, let's see. What did you say, Josh? You said 197. You said.
I said 194.
194. Okay. I'm gonna go. Frick. I'm gonna say.
You're basing your sweeping up popcorn in one particular screen as a basis for the entire domestic haul. I don't think that's an accurate basis.
Right. I mean, yeah, it's that. It's also the animated movie. I'm gonna say 187. 187 million.
Unfortunately, you both don't get a point.
No.
We both went over, huh?
Yep, it's 162.
Wow.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I mean, not bad guesses by either of you, but yeah, it's just a little bit less than you thought.
Am I out essentially now?
No, you're still in. You can still get the next two. Here's the thing.
Yeah.
I have top 13. So if it ties at 10, we'll have a tiebreaker situation.
Okay, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
So number 9 is a big surprise to me. Would have never guessed this hit number 9. Never, like, it's not on my list anywhere. I don't think anyway. Ocean's 8 made number 9. Now, here's just to clarify why I didn't think it would make top 10 is because every fucking time studios like to do remakes or different versions of something with an all-female cast, a la Ghostbusters, it flops because people are assholes. Like we've just established this. The movie has turned out to be fantastic. It's got a ton of great reviews, yet people are going to be assholes about it. So it's actually great to see it hit number 9. Like that's awesome.
Yeah.
But that being said, is it still Josh's go or Anthony's go? Still Josh's
go.
Still Josh's go, yeah.
Yeah.
What Hotel Transylvania make? Did you say 163?
162 was what Hotel Transylvania made.
I'm going to say Ocean's 8 made 137.
Okay, Anthony?
With that knowledge, and that assholes are out there that are otherwise would have been a good movie, but like might have gone higher. I'm gonna say I think I'm gonna go a little higher. I'm gonna go 140 million.
Oh, I thought you were just gonna block Josh with 138. Because if you had, you would have had a point.
Ah.
It made 139.
Oh, okay. Damn. Well.
Point
So
for
Josh
me.
wins.
Damn.
Josh wins.
I was one. Damn. I was 1 million away.
Yeah. You guys were right around it. For shits and giggles, let's do number 10 because number 10 was the weirdest one on this list that I would have. If you had said to me that this would have made the top 10, I'd have called you insane. And I don't think any of us actually had this in our top 10 at all. Number 10, The Meg.
I had it as a dark horse.
Yeah, I
think it made around 124 million.
Yeah,
I think I had it as a dark horse too, but I was nowhere near confident to put it in my top 10.
The Meg has been. It's still in the movie theaters right now. Like I'm still seeing it where I work at. So it's
right.
Yeah, it's crazy.
What's it made? About 120. Oh,
why don't you? Okay. Oh, hey, if that's your guess, that's your guess. Look, you won, Josh. So who cares who goes first on this one?
Yeah.
I said about 124.
I'm gonna say higher. I'm gonna say like around 130 million.
Josh, you were the closest. It was 100. It was 123.
Oh.
Nice. But it's also still in theaters, so it might surpass that.
Yeah.
True.
Maybe higher than that. Maybe.
Since we have a few minutes before I get to the list that we had, would you guys like to know number 11, 12, and 13?
Yeah. Lay it on us.
So number 11, Anthony actually got really close with. He had it in his top 10, which I'll go over shortly, but it hit a number 11, so sorry. Mamma Mia.
Huh.
It made 118.
Wow.
Number 12 is actually a big shock because it came out towards the end of the summer time span, but it made enough to hit number 12, which is kind of crazy. But also, apparently, it's just a really fucking good movie. I haven't seen it. I want to. Crazy Rich Asians.
Yeah. Nice. Yeah, I heard a lot of buzz about that in the past couple of weeks.
Yep, it has been insanely packed. When it launched, sure, but it's died down. But like, it is still just gonna be people who are still watching it.
Has it broken the $100 million barrier yet?
Yeah, it made 117.
Nice.
That's really good.
By the way, the reason that I have the top 13 is because every movie in the top 13 broke 100 million. Just to clarify.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And number 13. Number 13 is actually a sequel to a movie that I would have never given any clout to.
The First Purge?
No, The Equalizer.
Oh,
I've never seen the first one. Yeah.
People love Denzel. You know, that's It's still playing movie theaters right now, actually. Some of these are still playing in movie theaters right now.
But yeah, that one made 100 million.
Oh.
So out of curiosity, because I'm going to go back to that list real quick, because I'm wondering. So I saw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the top 10 movies in theaters. I'm curious which movies you guys saw in theaters.
I only saw 2 of them, Infinity War and Solo. I would have seen Deadpool 2, but that was the day it released when they cut my leg off.
I see.
Yeah.
And it was the night I came home was when Solo came out, and it was about 2 weeks later I got to see it. But I haven't been back to see anything else. But I have since seen Deadpool 2. Last week I got to watch it.
Nice.
Funny enough, the movies on this list that I saw in theaters are the only movies on this list that I saw.
Nice.
I just realized that. Anthony, which ones did you see?
Infinity War, Ant-Man and the Wasp, Deadpool 2. I think that's about it. Yeah.
Did see Incredibles or Jurassic World?
Oh, Incredibles 2. Forgot. Yeah, Incredibles 2. Yes, I did watch that.
You didn't watch Solo?
I intend to. It came out the same day as it came out the same weekend as Fanime, so I couldn't. Hey. Convention is very, very
so on my phone, I have the list as a picture. But what's funny is it keeps accidentally sliding to this picture, which is a picture of Storm. And that dialogue right there reads, I dated a weatherman once, and when we broke up, I ruined his career.
Nice.
It just makes me laugh.
That's good. That's
so
good.
funny.
I love it.
So let me pull up the lists that we had. So would you guys like a quick refresher on what your list was?
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
No, I actually just pulled my list up.
I am naked, so yes.
You're
All
naked.
Right.
Jesus. See, he wins a point and he goes and starts jerking it. What the fuck?
I mean, there's a reason why the camera is up here, so.
For the sake of the podcast format, Josh, after I read Anthony's, you're going to read yours, and then I'll read my list, and then I'll go through scoring. So Anthony's was in 1 through 10, so I'll just go down. Avengers Infinity War, Solo, Deadpool 2, Incredibles 2, Jurassic World 2, The First Purge, Mission Impossible Fallout, Hereditary, Ant-Man and the Wasp, Mamma Mia 2, here we go again. His dark horses were Slender Man, Teen Titans Go to the Movies, and Pope Francis, Man of His Word. Josh, what was your list?
Number 1, Avengers Infinity War. And then at 2, I had Incredibles 2. At 3, I had Solo. I had Jurassic World at 4, Deadpool 2 at 5, Mission Impossible Fallout at 6, Ocean's 8 at 7. I had Christopher Robin at 8, Ant-Man and the Wasp at 9, and Hotel Transylvania 3 at 10. And then in my dark horses, in order 1, 2, and 3, I had The Skyscraper, The First Purge, and The Meg.
All right. My list was Avengers Infinity War, Incredibles 2, Deadpool 2, Solo, Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, Hotel Transylvania 3, Summer Vacation, Ant-Man and the Wasp, Mission Impossible Fallout, Ocean's 8, and Disney's Christopher Robin. My dark horses were The Meg, Teen Titans Go to the Movies, and Skyscraper. Briefly, I had one other person send me their list, and that was John Abaya.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, so his list was Avengers Infinity War, Incredibles 2, Teen Titans Go to the Movies, Ant-Man and the Wasp, Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, Solo a Star Wars Story, Deadpool 2, Ocean's 8, Hotel Transylvania 3, and The First Purge. His dark horses were Slender Man, Hotel Artemis, and Mission Impossible Fallout. For some reason, I wrote Mission Star Fallout. That's when anything I break up. So, I guess I'll go to the scoring of Anthony's first. Anthony, you got 13 points for Avengers, 3 points for Solo. Now, just to clarify, 13 points because it was dead on as number 1. Solo was much further down the list, so it gets 3 points. Deadpool was 1 away, being at 4, so you get 7. Incredibles was 2 away, so you get 5. Jurassic World 2 was 2 away, so you get 5. First Purge was nowhere on the list, so you get 0. Mission Impossible Fallout was dead on, so you get 10. Hereditary nowhere on the list, so 0. Ant-Man and the Wasp was way far away from where you put it, so it gets 3. And Mamma Mia gets 0 because it was nowhere on the list. Your total score is 46 points.
Okay.
All right. Josh, you get 13 points for Avengers, 10 points for Incredibles, 3 points for Solo, because it's on number 6.
Yeah.
7 points for Jurassic World, 7 points for Deadpool 2, 7 points for Mission Impossible, 5 points for Ocean's 8, 0 points for Christopher Robin, 3 points for Ant-Man and the Wasp, and 5 points for Hotel Transylvania, plus 1 point for the Meg.
Okay.
Your total score is 61 points.
Woohoo!
Let's go to John's list. So John gets 13 points for Avengers Infinity War, 10 points for Incredibles 2. Teen Titans Go to the Movies, ahead at number 3, which is 0 points. Ant-Man and the Wasp gets 7. Jurassic World 2 gets 5. Solo gets 10 because he hit that dead on. Deadpool 2 gets 3. Ocean's 8 gets 7 because I can't believe he got that close. Hotel Transylvania 3 gets 7, and The First Purge gets 0. And then Mission Impossible Fallout is his Dirt Horse gets 1. He had 63 points.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Wow.
2 points from you. So here's my list. Avengers gets 13 points. Incredibles 2 gets 10. Deadpool 2 gets 7. Solo gets 5. Jurassic World gets 5. Hotel Transylvania 3 gets 5. Ant-Man and the Wasp gets 5. Because all of those were literally two spots away from where I put them. And Mission Impossible 6 or Fallout gets 7 points. Ocean's 9 gets 10 points. And Christopher Robin gets 0 plus 1 point for the Meg. I win the summer movie wager with 68 points.
Rigged. It's rigged.
I knew you guys would say that. Look, I have the list. I can send you the list if you want to check the scoring. I double and triple checked it. It's legit. I win. But look, I'm also a veteran at this, guys. I know what I'm doing.
Oh, I see what you're doing.
For my first foray into this, I think I did pretty well.
You did really well. Anthony, like...
I was throwing out some wild pitches. I was...
You got 3 zeros on my ass. That's not good. You got 3.
Hey, when it comes to predicting, you got to pitch out the guaranteed ones and you got to pitch the wild ones because there are some movies, some things that you cannot predict that may happen. So...
Yeah, Josh and I only had 1 0 on our list.
And that was both for Christopher Robin.
Yeah.
And that's still...
However, you can still get a lot of points because John had 2 zeros on his list for Teen Titans Go and The First Purge, but he did hit Solo and Incredibles dead on.
Yeah,
and everything else was a point. It was like a spot away.
I only hit 2 dead on, and several of mine were a spot away, but a couple of them were 2 spots away, and that's what kept me from surpassing.
So, Greg, since you are the winner, what is your prize?
The pride and knowledge that I'm better than you guys.
Oh, okay. Well, here's your prize. Right here for you.
Oh shit.
All right.
No, I mean, like I said, I've been doing the summer movie wager for back since 2008, 2009.
Thank you, honey.
One of the podcasts I loved listening to, it was more of a it was like a podcast, but it was also a video podcast, if you will. But it was called the Totally Rad Show. Sorry, it was called the Totally Rad Show, and it starred Alex Albrecht, Dan Trachtenberg, and Jeff Kanata. And those 3 guys would review movies, TV shows, comic books, video games. If there was something that happened within that week, they would review it. And I really, really enjoyed the show. It was the first time I saw like a geek show like that. It was basically like the reason that show got made was because all of those people worked at Tech TV, and then when it got bought out by G4, a lot of those people left, started Revision 3, which was an internet service sort of thing that had a bunch of different shows attached to it, like Tech TV. And that was just one of the shows, was Totally Rad Show.
Nice.
That being said, by the way, Dan Trachtenberg went on to direct the second Cloverfield movie.
Oh, shit. Cool.
Is it Cloverfield Lane? 10 Cloverfield Lane. My brain, yeah. But yeah, he went on to direct that movie. I think he's directing something else right now, but...
Nice.
Jeff Kanata, I don't know what he's doing. I think he's still trying to act. He's doing like stage plays and stuff. And then what the hell's his name? I can't remember his name suddenly. I said it a second ago. Alex Albrecht. Jesus Christ. Yeah, he's just working in the industry, in the tech industry. So they're all successful outside of the show. But I remember I went to their panel live at Comic-Con in 2008. Got to take a picture with Dan Trachtenberg. So I really admired them. So when they started doing the summer movie wager, I was trying to find somebody to do it with. And it wasn't until I was doing the freaking awesome podcast with John Abaya and Ben Abaya that they allowed me to do a show called The Overtime. And I just brought the summer movie wager to The Overtime. So I've been doing it for about 10 years now. I've been playing this for about 10 years. And there's a lot of trends and certain things that you'll spot and notice how people watch movies during the summer. But there's a lot of factors that you had to take into it. I think, Josh, you took a lot of those factors into, which was that movie sales have been on the decline for the most part because of in the internet streaming stuff. So, but
and that was very apparent with the drop off in between spots 2 and 3.
Yes. I mean, everybody knew that Avengers was going to win. It was going to get top.
No brainer.
I think I even read I looked at all the lists from the people who did it for slashfilm.com, and they all had Avengers at number 1. Mm-hmm. I don't think anyone didn't. So
yeah, definitely.
It was an easy 13 points for everybody.
Yep, for sure.
There are some years though, like next year, it's going to be the same thing because Avengers Infinity War 2 will also be number 1.
Yep.
So it'll be fascinating. But if you guys are interested in doing this again, we can absolutely do it next year if we're still friends and talking.
Oh, sure. I want to come back and kick everybody's asses. I have a reason now. This is the redemption story. This is the Rocky music training montage on top of the mountain.
How would you film something like that? How would you film something like that?
Because I was guessing a lot, and my knowledge of movies.
We all guessed.
But you researched. I didn't.
Research.
My research is just like headlines on Twitch, man.
Oh,
not Twitch, on Twitter. I do it all the fucking time.
First of all, Greg, you have experience. Josh, you just.
I have taste.
Oh.
I didn't put garbage like Teen Titans Go to the Movies on my list.
Titans Go to the Movies is actually really fun to watch. It is not bad at all.
I've heard very good things about it.
That doesn't make it good.
It is good. Fuck you. It's a really fun movie, at least in my opinion, in my experience watching it. So, yeah.
But yeah, so we should wrap up though, because I want to go play Destiny 2.
Yeah, Destiny. Speaking of which, can I shell out for a second?
Can you what for a second?
Chill. It's basically just like promote something because there's an event coming up.
Then just
I mean, it is your channel.
I'm sorry. My terminology.
Can I shill?
Can you shill on your own channel?
Can I
this is my channel, motherfucker. This is my channel. What are you talking about?
That's what I said. Okay. Can you shill on your own channel?
Yes. Okay, so for those who don't know, on October 13th, Mission Start Podcast will be hosting a 24-hour charity marathon happening on twitch.tv/MissionStartP. And we're going to do 24 hours for the 3rd year in a row. This time it's going to be in SoCal because we got somebody help us out with the streaming down here in Southern California. And it's happening again. We're going to play lots of games, but the difference this time around, and something I got to make, is that every milestone we reach on our charity marathon, we have a wheel of bad games that we must play on stream. And for the past, let's say, a week or two, maybe more than that, I've been asking people around, like, give me the worst game ideas or games that you can think of, and I've gotten some pretty good ones. So that's gonna be the difference this year. The games, as far as like what's been replayed, it's still in the works right now, but I can confirm that we have over 50 game codes to give away for this year. That so happened I looked at my Humble Bundle account and I got a bunch of untouched codes. So yeah, I got 50 for you guys for this year. So yeah, it's gonna be starting October 13th, 12 noon. It's gonna be on our Twitch channel. And yeah, well, I'll see you there for sure, and possibly others that may swing by as well. So there you go. That's my promotion of the event. Oh, and it's called For the Kids, and then 3 exclamation marks because it's the third year.
I love that you're like, it's called this name, plus it has a bunch of exclamation marks at the end, so you might want to search for that too.
Right. I was trying to think of a name. I forgot what it was last year. Oh, it's For the Kids again. And I was like, I don't want to do For the Kids again. So I just did For the Kids, like with 3 exclamation marks.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm going to end it here soon. Josh, where can they find you online?
Everywhere. I'm everywhere. I'm a busy guy these days. You can find me on Twitter at ensabanour1976. That is ENSABAH NUR 1976. On Twitch, it's ensabanour76, same spelling. You can find me every other Friday co-hosting the All Queued Up podcast with Gregg Dietz. We just recorded this Friday's episode right before we did this. You can catch me live on Friday nights at 9 p.m. Eastern on MPSP Theater on YouTube. That's Masterpiece Shitpiece Theater that I do with my friends Nick, Sam, Rob, and Russ. Where we talk about various things in the entertainment industry and nerd culture industry. You can catch me live on the Bricks on the Dollar YouTube channel for episodes of Off the Runner, which is a model building podcast, which will actually be going live tonight after Stasis Lock on the same channel, probably around 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time tonight. Yeah, I'm everywhere. And of course, by my regular name on Facebook, Josh Fisher, if you want to contact me there. And in the Realm of Collectors Facebook community. Really happy to be a part of that community. But yeah, shout out to all my friends there and then the Cool Table Network themselves.
All right. Anthony, besides this page, where can they follow you at?
They can follow me on Twitter at Defective Naruto. You can follow the work that we do at missionsarpodcast.com. As you might notice, we have not put out a lot of content as of late because of me moving down here. But that will soon change. Actually, rather sooner than later. I'm just waiting to move into my new place so I get my computer back, and then I can go back to streaming and all that good jazz. So, yeah, content on the light side for the past couple months, but thanks to Greg, we still have something active on the Twitch channel of me just sending him games to play. So,
yeah, that's a thing for me right now is that I gotta. Anyway, you can follow me on Twitter at Chubrock Geek. You can also follow me on just about anything else. Just search for Chubrock Geek and you'll find me. However, tomorrow, at some point, probably morning-ish, I will be streaming 2 different games that Anthony's got pre-early access codes. I don't know what to call that, but I'm going to be doing it back to back, 2 hours each, give or take, depending if there's it's not like Grid where it takes like a half an hour to play it and show it off. But yeah, come check out the Twitch channel. That's Mission Start P, and I'll be doing that tomorrow. Other than that, that's about it. Josh already kind of promoted allqueueduppodcast.com. We just recorded an episode today, the day of recording this one, and that'll go up Friday. So if you're watching this rebroadcast or this archived stream before the what's today? Before the 7th, then there's a new episode up, and we reviewed a movie called The Package and the Amazon Prime original show Tom Clancy's Jack Ryan. So yeah, that's about it, guys. That's gonna be it for here. I'm gonna end the broadcast and go play some more Destiny 2. Josh will probably go back to playing with toys and or editing the podcast, one of the two.
I'm actually playing with toys right now.
Anthony will
transformed to Transformer.
Anthony will go back to looking for Cream the Rabbit's mom's porn.
Yeah, that's definitely me. Yeah, that's 100% me. Absolutely. I just love.
Did you miss this? Did you miss this, Anthony? Did you miss this banter?
No.
Liar.
Don't worry, that will come back soon enough. Just wait until I move to my new place, and then that will be resumed. So.
Oh man, your own place. It's just going to be you there.
No, it's me and my brother. So.
Oh, you better hire a maid, or he better hire a maid, because I got a feeling you're going to make that place look like a Jackson Pollock painting with all your porn consumption.
Nah, it's not gonna be like that. No, don't worry. I'll make sure to be clean. Don't worry, I'm not gonna be like that.
His brother goes to work, and Anthony has the day off, and he's just jacking it. Anyway, I'm done talking about Anthony masturbating. But yeah, guys, it's gonna do it. If you watched this, thank you. If you didn't, that's fine too. You didn't know that I said that to you, so it's fine. Yeah, guys, I'm gonna hit stop broadcast now. I'm gonna hit stop broadcast. Bye, everybody.
You do that.
Bye.
Later.
Bye.